Hi, Melissa Lucia, and I am here with one of my absolute favorite people of all time, Gillette, and we are here with the sequoia tree roommate, which is wonderful. We have our pine cones, the gifted pine cones.
So beautiful and smells so good.
Oh my gosh, so good. And we wanted to talk to you about an amazing immersion that we're doing in November here in Idaho up at Trinity Hot Springs. And this is going to be an intuitive art and land listening and community making experience that will open up doors for who you truly are and give you the skills and the practices to navigate these incredibly transformative and difficult times. I mean, we all know we're in difficult times. So, Karen, we did our first retreat in April together.
It was magical. I have to say, first of all, we did so well together. The energy of the two of us together was so dynamic. Lucia just like sparks this energy within you that you just get these incredible insights. But we did this retreat together, and it was at Trinity Hot Springs, which is such a sacred place. I had the greatest insights that came to me. It's being in that land. It's the fact that we built in lots of time to be by yourself and to just be with the land and be in the sacred waters. And during that time, my meditations were so intense and wonderful. I just absolutely loved it and was so happy to be a part of it. I learned so many new things. So I've been on this journey 40 years maybe, and have attended a lot of retreats. This was such an eye-opening, new learning retreat, new awakening for me, because I am not an expert in divination, and I learned so much about divination, and I'm excited to learn more. I am an intuitive artist, and I think my gift is opening people up to know that you can do anything and to just trust the process and trust yourself. So I think that that's kind of my magic powers.
Yes, ma'am.
And yours is to just, well, tell us yours, but you just spark so much.
Yeah, they're you know, it's funny in some ways, I think, to sort of talk. It almost feels like when someone else talks about your superpowers, like it comes out in a different way. But I just know that for myself, I live with this level of inspiration and moving through the world in a way that is really reading the signs and synchronicities and moving with the flow. I'm writing a book called The Instructions in the Invisible about how you really tune into this intuitive, dynamic place that is a co-creative place when we trust it, when we trust ourselves in the journey. And so this whole process of going on these live retreats, part of a really core piece to me with everything that you said is that, and about, I'm over 30 years out of training, and part of my story, if we haven't met before, is that my husband died when I was 33 and he was 37 from cancer. And that sent me off in this whole different direction in my life. I wanted to be a mom. I lived in Seattle. I thought, you know, there was this whole life. My husband was amazing. And the universe went, oh, no, girlfriend, you've got a whole different path. And instead of really going into this deep sense of loss and my life is over, it took a year to come to that place. But I moved through, oh, okay, this is an invitation to deal with your deep fears and to live a life that's really extraordinary because you've lost everything, but that also means that a whole new path can come. Not that any of it almost killed me, so please don't think that I was like, oh, and then I just went and I fixed it.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh for 5 years. I didn't laugh for 5 years, and I love to laugh. So, but out of that journey after Chris died, I went on this whole mystical shamanic path where I studied an incredible amount, went to all of these different deep initiation retreats, and I reclaimed myself, who I really was, and I found my community. And that is a piece that I think is really essential at this time with how weird the world is. And this is part of why I love this human. You know, and I just moved to Boise a little over a year ago, and I met her through Whitney Freya, which is one of my other favorite humans on the planet.
She's amazing.
And the moment I met this one, I went, well, there you are.
Yeah.
Like, I loved her immediately because that's what soul family does. That's what happens when you meet your people.
Yes.
Is you go and your heart opens.
Yeah.
And you feel safe, and you feel met, and you feel seen, and you feel inspired. And from the moment we met, it's like, what are we going to do together? What adventures? And we've had so many adventures. And so, you want to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say the community piece is so huge for me, especially now. I think we're going to end up really surviving and thriving with our communities that we build around us on a local and at an international level, but like-minded people who are bringing light into the world.
Totally.
And hope and love. And I feel like in Boise area, I'm building that community, and you are as well, only you've like expanded way out. And the people that I met at the retreat were from around the country, and I really feel like they're a part of my community now and my friends, and so that's what's so exciting about this retreat.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's something, again, and I do a lot of online teaching, and I love online teaching because you can connect people from around the world, and there's something that is incomparable to being in real life and being together. And again, this is how I have lifelong friends from some of these pilgrimages and retreats that I've gone on. And so we're inviting you into that.
Yes.
And then another essential piece to this is the time and space to be quiet and listen to the messages that are coming through for you. Because the world is so spun up, and being a highly intuitive, porous, empathic person, I find I do a fair amount of self-care to even sort of stay at a somewhat stable, and I'm not always, the world, not recovering perfectionists here. Some days it's a hard day. Some days it's like the earth plane school is really hard today.
Yeah.
But how we have designed this retreat is there are these spacious, juicy, luscious, nourishing spaces and times between when we come together and we do magic and ritual and art and all these wonderful things, ceremony, soaking in the waters, letting the waters will transform you without you doing anything. The waters are ancient. They are some of the purest waters on the planet. They don't have any radiation contamination because it comes so deep. All surface water has radiation contamination now. This water does not. But so this time, and part of this, so Útiseta is the Scandinavian term for a land quest, like a vision quest. In the U.S. here, we would think Native American more of it like a vision quest. But this is a gentle version. You're sleeping in a yummy chalet. You're having food. You're resting. But you're following your own rhythm. So we will have from one evening till the next morning, we will have this time of silence where you will soak into your own rhythms. And if there's big transformations or crossroads that you're asked, you will be holding these questions and asking how the spirits in your guidance squad wants to help you with this. And you'll just be open to the path that are the next steps for you.
And if you've never done silence, it is so powerful. It's one of my favorite things, and I'm an earth-based spiritual practitioner. And the Trinities, and where that hot pool is one of the most sacred places that I have gone to. And I love just being on the land and the ahas and the beauty. And if you trust the process and sit in quiet, it is profound. It's life-changing.
It's life-changing.
Yeah.
It's life-changing. And it's luscious. And it's something that you can bring back into your regular life. Like, this is something that changes your energetic frequency. And that changes what you magnetize. And that changes what's available. And that changes what you see. So if you want more information, we will attach a link where you can go look at the page that talks more about the practicalness of it. And part of what I want to share, these pine cones are everything. And one thing I want to say about the pine cones and about this journey, because I don't know if you know what animism is, but animism is the original instructions that basically all indigenous people back, and everybody was indigenous at some point. Europeans are just further out from that knowledge. Is that relationship with the unseen, the relationship with the energies around you, the relationship with the land, the relationship with the trees. My sequoia tree gives these to us without it being extractive. This is a gift. Mm-hmm. So much of the world is extractive. We are taking, and we are taking too much. How do we get back in right relationship with receiving, and receiving with what we need, and being enough, and being filled with that? So these pine cones are everything. So what I want to do, so part of what we'll be exploring in this journey, so part of why I moved to Boise is that one of my dearest friends, Amber Dawn, and I, she's Sami, the indigenous folks of Scandinavia, the super duper training magic people of Europe. And we're doing a project, the Norse Rune Kit, reclaiming these original instructions for the European people. And so we have made this wheel with these animal correspondences with the runes. And you don't have to know what any of this is to come play. This is extremely intuitive, particularly with the animals. People usually have a very, very instinctive connection to animal powers and animal energies. And she does classes with painting your animal, intuitively painting your animal energies. And she is so dialed in with this. And so from this kit that Amber, Dawn, and I are making, how about will you pull the card, pull one of the little amulets. So this is something that will be part of the process. You'll get one of these kits. Will you pull one of the little wooden amulets and pull one card? And then these will be the insights that the spirits want us to have about this retreat and what we all might receive, because we're on this journey with you. This is a community journey. We're guiding it, but we're here with you. We're transforming too.
And those people that have taken classes from me know that I love oracle cards and divination. However, I'm a baby. I'm just learning. This is like the queen expert. So I'm learning right along with you. So these are the two.
Okay, what'd you get, love? Let's see.
Oh, this is my dice here.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So we got the links. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this is the rune. This is Nauthies. Naud is how when I chant the runes every morning. So what this rune means is and it's so interesting because when I was talking about extractive and what we need as compared to what we think we want or the culture says in this over accumulation sort of a thing, this rune is about what do you actually need? And what does your soul need? What does your soul need to be fed in a way that the hungry ghosts of materialism and accumulation will never ever feed us? So what it's saying to me is that, and this is the hunter in the deck. So the hunter, we are hunting for this soul connection, these intuitive openings to our creative powers, to these connections to the land, to this trust place that's unshakable. And this is one of my core runes because I feel like we have such a hungry ghost, Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, always more stuff's gonna make it better. It's not. No. It's not. We want real soul feeding. So that's what we got here. And then, we got the sun. So we got Soilo, which is the bee in which is, I'm a honeybee. I'm a bee, you know that. Your last animal totem course, I painted the bee.
Yes.
And so this is the pollinator. So we've got the hunter and the pollinator. So when we come together and we have these powers that we are anchoring in and that we are radiating, we're moving through the world with, then we share them. And we share them through our light, through our radiance. And these are some of the key words for this. Generosity, my neighbors are being loud, sorry. Generosity nourishes resilience. So this will be a generous experience between the people, with the land, with the waters. The land is very generous. We are only alive and have what we have because of the earth. And I would say spirit, God, whatever word you want to use for that. And the directive for this one is to shine. And I believe, let me see what the directive, and again, you don't have to know how to do this, but you will learn all of this.
And can I say that
Say yes.
if you've not done divination and you've not done oracle cards or runes, that is coming from your higher self. That is, these are messages that are coming to you from your God source, your higher self. And it's so amazing how accurate they are for what you're doing in the moment.
Oh, you can't make this stuff up.
No.
So these are the cards. So shine for the sun, so Willow, and then for the hunter, it's focus. So we're focusing our shine, we're focusing our light, we're focusing on what we're really called to, what our purpose is. And that doesn't always mean a job. That just might be how you show up with the people that you love, how you create, how you walk in the world with power and help heal, because the world really needs us.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm just so excited. We did it together in April, and I've been so excited to do it again in November.
Yep,
and
mid-November.
we have plans to do lots of
Some other retreats
experiences together. So I hope that you will really consider joining us. I truly promise it will be life-changing.
And you can reach out to me and we can have a conversation. We can get on a Zoom or we can get on a phone call if you're wondering if this is the right step for you. And I would absolutely love to talk to you more about it. So just respond to, go look at the page, the registration page that explains more. And if you have more questions, reach out. Absolutely thrilled.
And if you love painting, we're going to do some intuitive painting and intuitive creativity. So,
Love it.
okay.
Thanks.
Love you, sister.
Love you, baby. Love you all too.